Hi guys, George here. Had a pretty long day and I just remembered I still have some laundry to fold, but you know what? It can wait a little bit. Ain't no rush. Back to the game here. AR3, Bricks and Flames. And it looks like the Germans have a promising uh, chance. I'll show you the roar data later because in terms of the roar data, so far, this scenario is something else. It's a bit of a gem. For those of you that know me on Facebook, I also asked from the Brain Hive on the Facebook page um, what's going on with the AT guns because they seem to have unlimited APDS, but they also have HE. And APDS, even at this caliber, according to that chart in Chapter C, still has a 1 firepower attack with a rate of fire of 3. They're pretty powerful. But don't forget, when they change covered arc, their rate of fire goes down from 3 to 2. So with no further ado, let's get it started. I might have to pause the game here because I'm expecting visitors, but visitors will be visitors, and they're for my son, not for me. So anywho, let's get it started. Let's go back to advance to rally phase. Roll for weather. There is no weather. Recombine good order half squads. Nah. Recoveries. Don't see any. Deploy. Nah. Repair. Nope. Let's go to rally broken units. I'm going to attempt to self-rally this fellow here. It needs a 3. Clearly. We'll keep the DM on. And then here we have another for the leader. Let's try it. Nope. We'll keep the DM on, but we only need 1 DM. There, and we can put the leader on top, but there's no rule for it. Oh, and you have a regular rally here, but that is just a conscript with a 4 morale, so it will be a 5 or less rally. Hey, he makes it still. Half squad with an LMG, better than nothing. Like, so these guys have a 3 movement factors. All right, but they could still make it somewheres, and everybody here is pretty good. Okie dokie. We should have removed the pins. Remove all pins. Okay. There's no shock. The tanks are all gone. As we say in Italian, finito la musica, passato la festa. Although I'm not Italian, apparently. All right. So with that said, prep fire. Prep fire, there won't be any. There'll be movement. There'll be movement. And what can we do? All right. I'll tell you what we can do. We'll go non-assault movement. 1, 2, 3 to here. This fellow will lose his CX. And I should have marked somebody with an upfire. Let's do it now. It's a friendly game between between me, myself, and I. So why not? Okay. Remove the CX. And this fellow here is going to assault move to there. And this fellow here will assault move to there. And we'll take a shot. I'm not sure if this fellow has a line of sight to there. Actually, I'm quite positive he doesn't. So we'll just take a shot from here. Reveal that this is a 6 fire attack, 6 down 1 against him. Let's do it. IFT. Boy, 8 on the 6. I think it might be nothing more than a pin task check. Pin task check. It's actually, yeah, down 1 because he's moving on in the open. Task check. Let's take that task check. And they make it. They first fired. And there is 2 residuals in there. Okay. Here, this fellow is going to lose the CX. He's going to declare non-assault movement 1, 2, 3 to there and lose the CX. Um, this fellow is going to go non-assault movement. 1, 2, 3 to there, and 4. These fellows are 1 by 1, declaring non-assault movement. I should have probably moved these guys up. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. One at a time. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. They lost their CX. The next shot, I'm not confident that I have line of sight to there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to there, losing the CX. And then that building, this fellow will assault move to there. And this fellow will assault move to there. No fire, keeping out my fire. This fellows are in a heap of trouble. Okay, I moved everybody. So now we're going to go to defensive fire phase. So this fellow here is going to do a 2 flat with his LMG there. 2 flat attack. They don't cower because they're first line elite British. 8 on the 2 is nothing. And we'll do a 6 up 2 attack there. That's nothing as well. This fellow here is going to, no, he's not. Okay, fine. So he final fired. Now we're going to turn the turret in this direction. And we're going to fire here. That means that my rate of fire is now a 2. It's no longer a 3. But we're going to fire on this unit first. So we're going to have 8 infantry target type, plus 2 TEM, and plus 3 covered arc change, with a -2 for range. So that would make it a 5 or less to hit with a rate of fire of 2. Let's do it. Just by 1. So 6 plus 3 is a 9, missed by 1. Get an act there, we're going to intensify, we're going to declare HE, and HE is 7 or less. All right, so now we're going to do it again. 8 infantry target type. The covered arc change doesn't matter anymore. We have a +2 for TEM, and +2 for intensive fire, and -1 AC. So it's still a 5 to hit. But we need to roll less than 7 to get a shot. So let's roll it to hit. That was the last round of HE, and it's not a hit. -2 AC goes there. So let's just double check that. 8 plus 2 is +4, -1, 5 to hit. We rolled a 7. Horrible. So they final fired. And we can go and deplete the ammo. I have to do it twice and toggle it. Okay. Now Armstrong here is going to try and eliminate a couple of people. The only shot we got is up there. So let's take a line of sight check. This is an overlay, there's woods, but I do see one hindrance there. And that's about it. I don't think it goes into this hex, but it does go into the, yep, all right. So that's a +1 hindrance, -1 leader, range of 9. So the squads are ineffective, but it's a 6 flat. Let's take a look and see what happens. 6 flat. 6 on the 6 is a 1 check, leader first. It's a 7. Gets it, and then I need 2 6s. Morale check. And this the last fellow, half squads. Half squads, phone, and a British sign. Put him in the Axis bin. Where's this sniper check? 2! 2. So if my sniper is here, I can either not attack and move him closer to the enemy, or take a roll and see. So let's take a roll and see instead. Direction and distance. 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. And it's a 2. So he's the closest. They're not in distance, so we'll put him here. And a 2 does not do much. It would ordinarily just pin him, but there's no pin to be had. And we rolled a 2 on the IFT, which means I got rate. So we'll roll again, a 6 flat. This time it's nothing. So we final fire there as well. The mortar. So the mortar is very interesting. Said it was a range of 9, 1 hindrance actually. So, and we have a -1 AC, so it's a 7 to hit. -2 AC. I'm not gonna bother putting a counter to on him, because we're gonna put him to advancing fire. So now we got here, we can remove all residuals. We got an 8 up 2 attack. Oh, this is interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 on the 8 is still a 1 check. And the British sniper, a 1 check. A sniper check. Nothing. So these guys advance fired. That's not an attack. Yeah, I'll get rid of these counters. That's all. Oh, this guy was marked under opportunity fire. We're gonna try and fire there. Right. Let's see. Keep forgetting this dude. And I think their line of sight is clear. Good. So we got a range of 4, range of 3 actually. So we got a 6 up 3 attack. On the 6s, absolutely nothing, missed by 1. We got rate, 2 up 3. 8 on the 2 is nothing but rate. Let's roll again. But 7 on the 2s, missed by 1. And let's go over to route phase. So here we're going to clean up all the moves. We're going to clean up all the prep and all the stuff fire. Here's a trick. Here's a trick that I learned. Basically, to pacify the AT guns. In the meantime, you actually keep your tanks in blind places or behind hindrances, and then when the AT guns have all been pacified, then you move in with your flamethrowing tanks. Okay, so in terms of route phase, I believe this fellow here can route to there. 1 without being interdicted. 2, 3. And these guys can go 1, 2, 3 to there. This fellow can low crawl to there. Okay. So what do we do now? Go to advanced phase, and we shall advance into close combat, like so. And then call CC. So for CC, since the CC or close combat is in open ground, there's no ambush. And we got 8 to 2, which is a 4 to 1 attack. And then I can go either 1 to 4 or 1 to 2. I'm going to declare a 4 to 1 slash 2 to 1, 1 to 2 attack. 4 to the 4 to 1 first. That's deadly. And 1 to 2. Somebody's half squatted. Not bad. If I had gone 1 to 4, it would have been horrible. No result whatsoever. So what happens here is one German squad is half squatted. Either one doesn't make a difference because neither of them are holding anything. No. And clone. Put him in the graveyard. Put him in the graveyard. One AT gun is down. LCC. And that AK is off Fruitskanonen. Fruitskanonen. I shouldn't talk that loud. Get rid of the moves. In terms of concealment gains, I don't feel like rolling for concealment gains. Can he be seen by anyone? Yes, he can. Can these guys be seen by anyone? Like I said before, I just don't want to roll for concealment. All right, I'm going to do an incremental save of turn 2A. And on to rally phase for the British. Obvious thing first is we roll for weather. Recombinations? None. Attempt to recover support weapons? No. Deploy? No. Transfers? Yes. We'll transfer the LMG to a full squad. Just like that. Here we're all nice and good. Okay. Can attempt to pick this up. So the half squad is going to attempt to pick up the AT gun. And let's try it. Anything but a 6? To deal life for it. Okay, good. And he can turn around. At this point, he can turn around also the covered arc. Interesting. That's the rally phase. Oh, no, it's not. This fellow cannot self-rally, but here, the leader now needs a 4 less. The M comes off. Okay, let's go on to British prep fire. We'll do 2 attacks. First a 12, flat slash up 2. Let's see what happens there. 11 on 12 is absolutely nothing. So he prep fired. And now we'll do a. We're going to do a 16. We're going to do a 16 up 2 slash nothing. So let's do that. IFT 16 slash whatever. Okay, so 8 on the 16 is a 1 check, and 10 on the 16 is a normal. So a 1 check for the 447 morale check. EORs and breaks. And a normal for the 237 simply breaks. And he prep fired. Oh, these guys are going to fire up there. That's what I think I'm going to do. All right, so let's see how this is going to work. We've got 2 hindrances, 1 tem, minus 1 leader. So it looks like it's a 6 up 2. Let's just double check. Yeah, 2 hindrances, 1 tem, 6 up 2, here comes. That's a nice roll. And rate. The 5 on the 6 is a 1 check. Leader first. Okay, that's all right. And I need a 6, 5, 6. Let's see. 6 half squads, 5, 6. So he half squads. Put him away. He broke also. He's already half squad, so he goes away. And the other fellow broke, and he half squads. So he got raped, so we'll do another 6 up 2. All right, this time. 7 on the 6 is a normal. So 8, 6, 6. Wound check on this fellow. He wounds. He's pretty much out of the game. He's eliminated. They're all under DM. He did his damage. I believe I shot him. Out of mortar. I'm gonna fire there. Let's see what's gonna happen there. I think I got at least 3 hindrances. Let's see. Let's do that again. There's overlay, so 1, 2, 3. I'll count that as 2 hindrances, and the 1 tem that doesn't matter. The tem doesn't matter. So a 5 to hit. Gets rate. 6 to hit. No rate. He prep fired. Fortunately, unfortunately, because I wanted to move him out. But anywho, all right. So now it is defensive fire phase. I have nobody to move. They'll fire a 6 up 3 there. 8 on the 6 is a pin task check, so we'll take it. And they're pinned. Nobody got rate, so they final fired. Then we'll do a 2 plus 7, an 8 up 3 there. Nothing. They're already pinned. Rate, I'm not going to do a 2 up 3. Now we go to advancing fire, none, route, clean up the whole kit and caboodle, prep, def, and normally the British have to route first, but that ain't the case here. So we can route to there, pull these guys out, route them to there, and this fellow can go 2 to there. So that was turn 2B, more or less. Advance phase, remove all the movement. This fellow is pinned. Kind of puts a little monkey wrench in my plan, but right. So basically, we'll move like this. I don't think there's anything for concealment. We're on British player turn 2, close combat, none. Wish there was. No, who knows? All right, do an incremental save and go to turn 3. This is the longest I've played this game so far. We're 28 minutes in. All right, let's turn it to rally phase. Rally phase, turn 3 for the Germans. Let's go down the checklist to make sure we don't do anything stupid. Weather, good. Wind change, nothing. Recombinations, remove all pins. Should have done that last turn. Attempt to recover support weapons. No. Deploy, repair, rally broken units. Starting with a self rally. So we have a self rally here. 3 or less. Then comes off. And then we have to rally a couple of units here. Oh, let's do the leader here. It's 3 or less because he's wounded. DM comes off. Boy, we need 2 miracles. Let's see. There you go. DM comes off. Bit of a pickle here. You have to force the attack, but at the same token, what I see here is a very sizable force is no longer an option without breaking some of these guys. Question is how are a bunch of 447s going to break anyone? And we have to keep in mind that we have 6 turns left, or 1, 2, 3 turns left to get these guys blasted out. And I don't think I can without at least 1 tank alive and kicking. But let's see. Let's see if we can get lucky. I'll at least pin a couple units. So 6 up 3 there. 7 on the 6 is a normal. British sign. So let's take a normal. Morale check. Ah, pins. And then 2 8s. Morale check. Morale check. All right, just the leader pins. Well, that's something. Let's put these guys on top. Another pin marker. Let's put a prep fire marker there. Now let's try the same thing here. Not using the conscript, as the conscript is our leader cannot really prevent that because he's a conscript, not a green unit. So let's do a 6 up 3 there. Let's see if we get lucky. Oh, let's not forget the sand. Nah, do the 6 up 3. A 7 + 3 is 10. Nothing. They prep fired. Oh, they already did. I already put a prep fire marker there. Let's go to prep fire movement. 1 2 3 4. All right. Go double time. I was just looking at the line of sight here, and if this leader or this HMG has a line of sight to one of these vertices, they think they can fire at you while you're moving in the open ground. That would suck. Anyway, geez, I'm so tired. We're gonna try and circle around this building. So let's do that. Let's go double time here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 to there. Let's assault move to here. Let's go 1, 2, 3 to there. Assault move to there. 2, 3. Two, three, four. Go double time again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go double time again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all there. They're under CX. Everybody we could. Let's go to defensive fire. So this fellow here, now he has to fix his covered art. And we'll fix it in a direction where we can fire the most amount of units. My counter tray. It's my computer. It's slow. Let's do a. Let's give it all we got here. Here to there. That is 18 goes down to 16, 16 up, 16 up 2. Let's do that. I-15. No rate. So we got a 9, 10, 11 there on 16. That sucks. 5 plus 4 is 9. Plus 2 is 11. All it is a pintash check. So uh, first the leader. Then the squad with the LMG. Now the newly arrived squad. That was a waste of a good shot. Now we're going to do a 12 using the LMG up to there. And 11 on the 12, a miss. Final fired here. I don't have any other shots, or I can fire there. Battle harden. Let's roll on the 2 hit and see what happens. What else could have possibly have happened? Shouldn't be disappointed. I mean, look at all the damage that the fellow did. All right. Let's go to advancing fire phase. Now we're gonna fire group. So this is a 2, 1, and a 2. Let's see if we have line of sight. All of us have line of sight. 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. So I do. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 up 3. 8 on the 4 is nothing. Well, let's go to route. And I believe we fired here. So these guys are now under DM. And these guys are under not DM because he broke his gun. Lost his arc. Horrible stuff. Let's go to advanced phase. Let's remove all moves, all prep, and defensive fire. The German advance. These fellows will advance to here. This fellow will advance to there. This fellow will advance to here. Why didn't these guys route? I'm going to route them back if you allow me. Okay. Okay, and this fellow is going to advance there as well. These are the leaders for movement and rallying troops. 8 O's. Except Kleinenhoden, he routed into the woods, and that's the last we care about that fellow. He's out of the fight. We advanced, clean up the moves, close combat. There isn't any. Okay, let's do an incremental save and do another turn. 39 minutes in. I don't want to do anything over 40. It looks a little bit promising, I think, now for the Germans. With a little bit of luck, might be able to outflank them. But so far, the Germans have done a much more progress than before. All right, so I did my incremental save. We should remove all pins. Look for concealment gains. I think, no, I don't think. I think everybody can be seen except maybe these folks. I'll put them under a concealment counter. I won't challenge it or do an LLS check. All right, so on to rally phase for turn 3. See what happens. So let's do wind change. Nothing recombinations, none recoveries. We'll attempt to recover this dude. All right. They got a hold of the AT gun again. All right. Repair. No rally broken units. Got a couple here. Those are miracles. Let's try and nah. They're all under good order leaders, so except this dude. So we'll try and rally that dude there. Rally? No. Okay. How about the leader? Yes. Only one action per hex or during the rally phase. A something. This guy needs an 8. Rally. Yes. And over here we need a couple of miracles, don't we? Yeah. Miracle number 1. Uh, yep. Miracle number 2. Oh, the M comes off. Alrighty then. Um, geez, I have to prep fire, and I can't imagine how I'm going to reinforce this place here. Oh, we tried to. We should have tried to repair this thing here. Oh, nothing. Repair them heavies. Oh well. Okay, let's prep fire. We gotta start firing. Did I ever get my counter tray out? Well, getting back to where we were saying, what we're going to do is attack these guys. These guys. Let's put the leader back on top. Across the pond, or across the street to this stack here. So that would be a 12 plus 6, 18, 16 up 1 attack. Hopefully we'll get right on the HMG. But we have to fix our HMG in this direction, the covered arc. All right, 16 up 1. Let's go. Yes. So we do have right. That's great. And the leader was directing that attack. So we got a 5 on the 16. 5 on 16 is a 3 check. So we need 4 less twice. Top. No, breaks and ELRs. And the I said it was 1, 3, 4, 5. 5. There was a 3 check. Right, so the bottom guy breaks and ELRs. Yeah. So they ELR. Right? The other fellow ELRs and breaks. Experience level rating. That's what it stands for. All right, now we can fire point blank the heavy at 12 up 1. We got a 7 on the 12, which is a 1 check. Check. He does not ELR, but he does break. And they prep fired. And now we're going to fire across to here with a 12 using the light. 12 up 2. And on 12 is a pintash check. A pin. Boy. This is my turn 3. These units prep fired. Now let's take stock of what's going on here. We shifted the attack to try and outflank them. You cannot do a pincer movement because of the way the terrain is situated. In terms of the casualties, let's take a look at the casualty bin. Okay. Actually, a lot more severe than it looks. So this guy there, access CVP 9, 2, 2. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 4 to 1 casualties to the detriment of the Germans. As you can see, everything got sliced up in half squads, and one squad got eliminated outright. We have on the board quite a few conscripts. All these guys up here, what difference are they going to make in 3-player turns to try and take out 6 4-8s in close combat with 3-2 odds? At this point, even as a German player, I'm just saying I give up. As it is, I have what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 good order units, and my heart is not into it anymore. It just I don't see in 3-player turns that the Germans can turn the tide and win this at this point in time. So 46 minutes in, it ends in player turn 3. And let's just look at the roar data, okay? Give me a sec, I'll just pull up the roar data page on this. So here, by the process of magic, we have the roar data for Bricks and Flames, and it's British 6, German 2, 3-1 odds that the British will win. I've done better than I had done before, but there are certain scenarios that, the balance is for one side or the other. Definitely this one is for the British. How can the Germans do better? I nearly succeeded by just attacking from the furthest flank, and I am guessing that if this is the case, and you have a couple of tanks lined up this way, and a couple of tanks lined up this way, take out one of the 2 AT guns, then try to rush the position, get at least one flamethrower tank in or near your objective, and as long as you don't roll an 11 or more, then you can have an impact on the British. Otherwise, your goose is cooked. So that's my 2 cents on AR3, and the plan is to continue with AR4 in the near future. I didn't do an SSF for AR4, and I have no idea why. And I am playtesting a couple of scenarios of my own design. That's up for grabs. And I'll see, maybe I'll do a retrospective on some of the classic COI scenarios that I'll play with ASL rules. We'll see how things evolve. But lastly, I want to thank you all for viewing my videos and supporting my channel, and liking and subscribing. Of course, tell your friends about it, because for sure, YouTube won't. I think in terms of censorship, when you censor history, it's a bit revolting. I remember over at TIK's channel, he always had a problem with that, and he is I would say he has a university degree in history, and he does a lot of great historical documentaries about the Second World War, where there's nothing wrong with that. And always has a bit of a, not always, but he has expressed on a few occasions a gripe with this censorship of history. I hope this isn't the case with my channel. It has grown relatively well. And again, thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more every Saturday, I hope. Take care.